This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to show you through just the interior of this Rockwood Premier tent camper model 2716G. Okay, so let me go inside here. Well, first of all, we'll get some light here. Okay. Each light, the lights have a master switch obviously down here. But there's also a button on each switch to do them independently. Okay. While we're here, this is the power converter right here, this device right here. So what this device does, it converts 110 AC over to 12 volt DC. So you can see this is the 110 side, and it has regular household type circuit breakers, plus they're labeled, and it converts the power over here to 12 volt DC, and you see it has 12 volt fuses here, and they're labeled right down here. So if you ever blow one of these fuses, they'll actually light up, and you can see them through this perforation here. All right. Also, this is a battery tender, so when you're plugged into shore power, it'll sense how much energy your battery needs, and it'll keep it charged. If it's charged, it'll just trickle a couple amps up to it. If it needs more, 10 amps, 15, whatever, it'll send it up there. So it'll keep your battery charged. Now this Gfci here, all the plugs in the trailer, even including the one on the outside, are wired through this Gfci. So if you're using a coffee pot or something outside and it pops, you'll reset it here. This device here is your carbon monoxide and LP gas detector. I can set it off for you here. Oops, I got the button there. Here, there we go. So it there we go. It'll go through two self-tests, one for LP and the next one for carbon monoxide. Coming up, and then back to green. It should always be green. If it's not, you want to get it serviced. Also, if it beeps very, very slowly, it's telling you your battery is low. Alright, so this is just a cable through here, a coax through from the outside. You can use it for campground cable or an antenna or whatever you wanted to use it for. This switch here is for the water heater. The water heater runs on gas, so you just turn it on and you're all set. Always make sure there's water in the water tank before you turn it on. You can't run it dry, so you always make sure it's got water in it. And this switch down here is your water pump, your onboard water pump. You'll use the water pump only when you fill your fresh water tank. You can use city water on here, which is what most people do because most campgrounds have it. You just hook the hose up, turn it on, and you're all set. But if you go to a campground without plumbing, you can pre-fill the tank and then use this pump to pressurize the water and to pump it. All right? Okay. This is your cassette toilet and shower. It's got a hand shower in it here. Okay. I'm a lousy cameraman. I'm trying here though. So okay. So you can refer to your manual on how that operates. It's there are tons of online videos, but go to the manufacturer's video so you can you can follow their directions for it. Of course, the table folds down to a bed. You just pull these poles out and put the tabletop on these cleats here. There's 4 of them, 2 on each side. Okay. And then you fill in the space with the cushions and you have a bed. Alright, so this, the range top you just light with a lighter. So you're just going to turn it on to light here, like so. And then you're just going to, whoops, I'm sorry, I didn't get that. You're going to turn it on this way. And then you're just going to spark it to light it with a lighter. Of course, your water works like any other water system would. Alright, let's see here. Okay. So that about covers it for the interior controls. You obviously have a smoke detector up here. This is a clothes hanger type situation here. This door obviously slides back. The screen door slides back on these tracks here to stow it before you leave the campsite, obviously. You want to always when the door is in the proper position, when the roof is high enough, you're going to always be able to close these tabs on it to hold it into place. You can see out here, well, maybe you can just see a little bit of it anyway. Well, you can't, I'd have to show you outside. But on the off-door side, it does have a tension wire. You keep an eye on the tension wire when you're raising the roof, and that'll tell you how high to go so the door fits correctly. Also, you have a roof vent here. It locks, so you unlock it. You crank it open. Oh, I guess I didn't unlock it here. Let me go this way. You crank it open, like so. And then you got 3-speed fan here. So it really pulls the warm air out really well. So you, instead of using the air conditioning on some days, you can just open all the canvases and then just run that, and it'll cool it down quite a bit. This obviously folds down into a bed, this couch, which is really good because it gets, when you have to spend time inside, it's kind of old sitting at the dinette all the time, so you got a nice couch there. So that's good. Okay. All right, so I'm going to end this video. This, like I said, this was the interior of this pop-up, just the basic controls of it. So thank you for purchasing your trailer at National RV Detroit. And if you have any issues, you can also always call us, but you can refer to the manuals that come with it, or you can go online, just get the model number of the whatever appliance you want to learn about, and you'll find tons of information. Try to stick with manufacturers' videos. Okay, thank you very much.